Alright, hello, welcome. And today's a little bit different. Normally you're probably seeing a bunch of Forest videos out, and you know what? Forest is great. I'm having a lot of fun, but we're gonna die at some point, and when I die, I need to have something else to do. So, I joined my friend and some other friends, obviously. My friend and some friends. Maybe I could have just said my friends, but you know what? I don't think things through, so here we go. We decided, let's play Minecraft. Let's make a Minecraft server, have some fun, build some houses, build some things, whatever. And so I've been doing this for a couple weeks now, 2 weeks, just about. And for reference, I didn't really play Minecraft before. I played here and there a little bit, but nothing crazy. And I built some stuff, and I'm just gonna walk you through some of the things that I built since starting. So keep in mind, I'm very new at this. It's not very amazing, but yeah, we got a couple things. So I joined the server and I walked around and I was like, you know what? I need to build a house. So obviously, when you build a house, you want to build a nice little fence thing. So I did that here. There's a fence. It's not very safe, obviously, because yeah, I don't like doors and gates, so I kind of avoid them where I can, except for here. I built one there for reasons. So a bell. We found a village. The village had a bell. It's loud as shit. Get over it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, yeah. We have a bell, we have a random chest that I built here when I was building everything, and now it just kind of stayed. It's a cement to, it's cement. No, it's cemented in this build because this is my original box where I was storing stuff, and you know what? It's a thing now, and we have a mailbox, and okay, you've been railed. Apparently I've been railed. It's my mailbox. And holy shit, we've been railed. Yep. So we have a mailbox system. We leave each other random gifts. Someone left me copious amounts of rails and powered rails, so we're gonna figure out how to do that at some point. You walk in, you see a nice little house over here. Okay, there's a house, there's a pool. It's a pretty pool. I had to, okay? You know what? I was like, this is a nice spot. I built a tiny little home, and there's a pool. All right, let's just walk you through the house. Here's a little smithing area. There's lava. Everyone's like, that's so dangerous. You're gonna walk into the lava. I'm like, no, you can't walk into it. You can't. And even if you crouch, you can't walk into it. So this is my safety lava. It's for smithing. I guess I could also toss away that I really don't need. Boop. Here we have a mine system with a beautiful entrance of sorts. I don't know why I made it like this. It is a thing now. Hey, we got a doggo. He's cute, okay? I don't know, I accidentally fed him some bones and he just followed me around, and it took me forever to realize, hey, you can right click and he sits down and he won't move. All right, we have a mine shaft here with some lanterns and chains, because I figured out you can make lanterns, and I was like, oh my god, you can make chains. And very expansive. Yep, you saw that little thing load in, yep. I've been mining for a long time. We needed a lot of stone for reasons that you'll find out sooner or later. And yeah, just my big mine. And this is the house. So I showed you the area. Let's walk inside. Pressure plates, because we're too lazy to right click, so we just do that. All right, this is my starter house. Okay, there's a nicer house. Yeah, just some chests, some little things. I was messing around with furniture ideas because that looked really cool. Yeah, a bunch of random artwork. I'll call it artwork. And we go upstairs. Got a nice little bookshelf. We got my bed. Armor stand of random armor I took off dead people. Someone left me that. And then the storage chest that has a single seed inside, because we're seeding things, I guess. And then, you know, a beautiful little balcony with flowers, because everyone loves that, right? And then a random tree that I planted and it grew. So, hey, we got that there. Moving on. All right, then we have our potato farm, because everyone needs a potato farm in their life. And here's where we collect all the potatoes, because potatoes are gonna potate, you know? Now, I don't know why it's potatoes. I think I found one potato from the village, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I need to exploit this. So I grew from one potato, I got 2 potatoes, then from 2 I got 3, and then from 3 I got 9, and so on and so forth. We have a thriving potato business. So now every time I collect all this stuff, we have way too many potatoes. And some poison potatoes, which we're gonna have some fun with. I've yet to convince someone to eat the poison potatoes, but I feel like it's only a matter of time before that happens. So we're gonna work on that. Anyways, so I had this house for a while, right? This house was a thing. I got a pool. Had a dog. I was pretty happy. It was a good spot. I had a thriving mine business, getting a lot of iron and stuff, and gold and diamonds. And I was like, I want more out of life. I need something. That led me to build something else, which we're walking towards now. I've been trying to cut it out of frame. But primarily I needed something because I kept getting lost. I was walking around. We had the positioning, but like I always forgot my exact numbers. I never wrote them down because I'm lazy, and that's another reason for it. So I was like, I need a beacon, something that's gonna stand out. And we're back. All right, so yeah, I needed something that was gonna stand out, something that I could see from the distance. So I built a little pillar, you know, just a very generic 1x1 pillar, and it was pretty high up. And I was like, you know what, that's too thin. So I made a 3x3 pillar, and it was better, but it was still just a line in the sky. And I was like, we need to add something on this. So I did some search. I was like, what can I build on a giant pillar? And we came up with, / obviously had some help because, you know, people were making these things in the past. And I was like, holy crap, that's awesome. And here, we built a giant cobblestone dragon on top of a pillar. It's a cobblestone dragon on top of a freaking pillar. And this looks majestic from the distance. And I loved it. And every time I'm within a couple hundred blocks, I see it and I'm like, my house is there. But you know what? It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I was like, this needs something that people are gonna be like, wow, that's a majestic looking dragon. What is the service purpose? And everyone was like, that's such a lame idea. You built this epic looking dragon just so you know where your house is. And I was like, oh yeah, what do you want from me? I get bored. Okay, I do things. And so I decided, you know what? Dragon needs like a kind of dragon shrine, right? Where we were like, you know, let's brainstorm some ideas. What can a dragon overlook? In my travels, I discovered a field of dandelions, and I was like, these are majestic. And there was hundreds on hundreds, and they were all like spread out. So I did what any normal person would do. What I decided to go for was like, hey, beautiful dandelion field. Sunflowers. Why am I saying dandelions? Are they the same thing? Sunflowers. It was sunflowers. Okay, I take that back. Beautiful sunflower field. And I thought to myself, I need to do mass sunflower genocide. So I just collected all of them. I had like 10, 11, 12 stacks of freaking sunflowers from this one field. And so yeah, I built that you're seeing. I wanted to do a dandelion field for starters, okay? So I thought to myself, yeah, I could just do them all over the place and make it very generic. But no, I don't do generic. I was like, you know what? Let's do a circle because people like circles. So I built a freaking circle of dandelions and shit. You know how long it took me to get a nice looking circle? It took me way too long. I started on a center part. I counted 26 blocks in all directions. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 directions. So yeah, I had to cut through there to find where anyways. And then I put one block, one fake block there. And then I built out one block to the left, one block to the right, and so on and so forth. And I did it all the way around. Then I was like, all right, maybe I'll do a zigzagging 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But then it was a diamond, and I was like, that's not what I want. I don't want a diamond. I said circle. Does a circle look anything like a diamond? The answer is no. And then I started experimenting, maybe 3 blocks, and then so on. And anyways, I came up with so there's a 3 to start off. Then it goes 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2. And then that's like the middle ground. Then I go 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. And then it goes all the way around, and it kind of looks circular. I'm gonna get a better view in a sec. I don't have creative mode. This is my server, so I don't have the luxury of that. But this is what it kind of looks like from a better perspective. And you know what? I was happy with this, and then I let it up, and I was gonna have like a whole thing here, but instead I just wrote lol because why not? Yeah. So there's all that. This took me for you can barely see it. I need to light up some bits and pieces, but that took me probably like 4 or 5 hours to build because I kept falling to my death, and it was just like wee. And yeah, it just kept happening. Anyways, yeah, so I built all this, and I was like, this is kind of cool. We have one entrance to my house at the time, one leading up to a majestic looking dragon, one leading up to a cool looking waterfall, not suspicious at all, and finally this leading out to, at the moment, nothing. There's nothing. Okay, there's a lot of zombies. I should sleep. I should sleep. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep, and I'm gonna show you the rest in a second here. Yeah. Anyways, what I'm thinking at this point, the other side, which is leading to nothing, might be a farm. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out at some point. That's gonna be down the road. But I want to have epicness on all sides. Oh, and yeah, you need paper. You need a paper source or something. So I built this little thing here because I didn't have any dandelions for this gap, and we have maybe stolen a horse. Yeah, it's a thing that happens. Okay, I've tried to. Yeah, there's a way to do this. I figured out. You leave a gap there. You leave a gap there. Put some water there. It just drops down. It doesn't leak everywhere. It was pretty looking. It doesn't look practical, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, we're not gonna question it. And so we have this beautiful looking waterfall here, which is the first time we're seeing it up close, right? Right. Anyways, this is kind of annoying. Okay, these grow. That's cool. I didn't know that they kept growing. But yeah, I've discovered that you can get vines if you use shears on vines and like you collect them. So that was cool. Then I made a bunch of mossy cobblestone and a mossy looking thing. And yeah, we have a beautiful little waterfall here. Just kind of drops down, then supposedly goes and takes over the rest. And it was really pretty and all. But you know what? At that point, I'm bored of my old house. I want something new and exciting. So I built a cave house, which is, there's an entrance here, but you can't see the entrance because at the same time I was also like, I found redstone, I found stuff, I can make an entrance and it was going to be cool and all that. So I made a secret entrance which no one can see. And you're like, well, how do you open it? I don't want to have to break rocks every time, but no, redstone's a thing in Minecraft. Oh my god, there's a hidden lever. You pull that and boom, just like that. It was so majestic. You want to see that again? Close. You're like, oh my god, where's the entrance? Oh, there's a waterfall. That's so cool. There could never be a secret entrance behind a waterfall because that's never existed ever in any kind of video game. And we have our hidden entrance into our, ooh, spooky. Look at, okay, redstone contraction kind of blends in because of this texture pack, so you just ignore that. You see mossy, and you're like, oh my god, mossy bricks. What is this? Some kind of hidden temple, Indiana Jones style? Oh my god, this is so creepy. Look, oh my god, so many creepy things. Ah! Oh wait, the mossiness cleared up. Someone's been here recently. Why yes, someone built this and it's majestic. And then you walk in and it's like, boom! There's pillars, you got lights hanging from the ceiling, you got a intricate, that's a weird word to say sometimes, treasure system. And it's all nicely coded because I've been collecting a lot of resources, okay? Not that these are full in any sense, but yeah. And then this bed is just, you know, I ran out of space down here. I was like, okay, I need stuff to put around. There's a bed. All right, cool, there's a bed. Okay. You got some yeah, you got the niceness. There's a cow that's coming from my nether portal because we got a nether portal because it's Minecraft. You need to go to the nether, which, you know, it's the scariest place in the history of everything. Yeah, you go in the nether, there's a bunch of pig people with swords and stuff. They try to stab you and you're like, okay, I survived the pig people. And then there's freaking floating things that are spitting fireballs at you. And you're like, well, look me, I'm on fire now. And you're running around trying to put yourself out. And then you realize that you can hit the fireballs and they go flying back in the direction you're hitting. And then you start practicing. You're like, you know what? I could survive these floating fireball spitting things. And then suddenly you find a fortress and the fortress is filled with evil things that are trying to kill you. And you're just dead because there's slimes on fire. There's other spinny things that are shooting other fireballs at you, which you can't hit back. Quick disclaimer, I didn't light up my house very well and a creeper snuck in and blew me up right here. So there's a message for the creeper and all creepers out there. And this is a, you know, memento to that. Anyways, moving on. This is my, ooh, it's like so bright. It looks so majestic. There's an enchantment table where I was managed to enchant some lovely, lovely things in the past. And obviously we got our display case of royal gold and diamond, which doesn't look as majestic as the gold, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, because that's got like some cool designs and stuff. And yeah, you know, enchantment table goes up to 30. It's cool. It's nice. This room was a pain in the ass to build because there was water here. So I was building brick by brick. I put a brick down, I broke a brick, water poured in, I had to drop another brick through there and like do the same all around. It took about an hour because water, you know, I don't know how to get rid of water otherwise. Buckets, maybe, I don't know. That just seems like more of an effort. So that took forever. And then we have this majestic looking painting, which everyone was looking at the painting and nothing else, right? Nope. Yeah, everyone saw the painting. That's all they cared about. And it's a soldier warrior on his evil-looking steed. He looks so innocent. His horse is the main character in this story. Clearly, a horse is the main character, and it's a story about a horse that has a dumbass owner, and the horse has to survive all this epic adventuring and killing monsters while it's also looking after its owner, and the owner gets all the glory because it's a horse at the end of the day. You know what? I'd watch that. If there was a story about that, I would watch the shit out of that story. That's just me. Anyways, you're probably wondering what the hell this is for. Well, so I wanted to get into redstoning, which I will be doing some more building and experimenting with when I was building that entrance. But I had, full disclosure, this hole was built first. That entrance was the last thing to come in because I didn't have the slimes. I didn't know where to find slimes, And so I did some research. And so research basically led me to believing and understanding that in these games, in the Minecraft Windows 10 editions, there are specific blocks called slime blocks where slimes pop in. And we come into the slime torture dungeon, which I found a YouTube tutorial on how to do. Anyways, I discovered that this particular block that you see built out, and anything above and below it is potential for slimes to spawn. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to have to look for slimes every time I want to do so. I'd rather get like a full freaking amount of slime balls, which I could just work with and I never have to do again. So I built this pretty quickly, it's just a hold and some other stuff, and then a system underneath to collect the slimes. But yeah, I felt like I needed an observer room for other people to just enjoy watching my rock golem whack slimes off the pillar and they just fall into a hole of fire and die. So I can't, I could probably, I don't have any glass, so you know what, I'm not gonna ruin that right now. But basically, they get attracted to the stone golem, they jump under the stone golem into a pit of fire pits. The fire pits kill the slimes over time, the slime balls fall into a hopper system. The hopper system takes all the slime balls through the said system and into some things, what are they called? Chests, yeah, chests, wooden chests, anyways. So I just AFK for about an hour. System drops them all into here. I haven't AFK'd, so there's nothing here because I just spawned in. But yeah, typically the bottom chest gets pretty full of slime balls. I collect the slime balls, and then I never have to go down there again because I have enough slime balls for the rest of the game. Yeah, so I basically built this for one purpose and one purpose only, to collect those slime balls because I'm lazy. Although lazy, and then I built something like kind of intricate, I guess it's counterproductive. But anyways, somewhere in here I have slime balls. I think they're here. Some of them, yeah, there's 50, and then some other redstone stuff that I built. Because it took me an hour and a half to get that entrance done. Because I'm not going to show you because I'm definitely going to mess something up. But right now it's straightforward. It's just push, push. So this is the system on the inside. There's a pushy slime. There's 4 sticky pistons on the other side, like 1, 2, 3, 4, but like one over like where this wall is. And so when I hit the lever, there's a 2-step process. One pushes, and then the other, and then a bit after it goes, as you saw. So there's that. And yeah, that's everything I have built so far. But let's go check out okay, we have one more other house to show, because right now I think there's about 6 people on the server. They all have small houses. I don't know where everyone's houses are right now, but I know where one person's house is. We can show you that in a sec. Let's go down and prepare for a quick adventure to go find him. He doesn't live too far away. Okay, you know what? Never mind, we saw the server. That's all we cared about, right? Things happen. I showed you my house. Maybe that was enough. We'll just have a quick house tour. Then another time I'll show you the other servers. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys next episode where we'll probably do the house building tour. So.